Hey everyone, today we're going to talk all about what we're most looking forward to on MSC Magnifica. Let's go check it out. Hi everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, we put out a brand new cruise video every single day to try to give you some great information about cruising so that you can plan and go on an amazing cruise vacation. Does that sound awesome? Come subscribe to our channel, watch some videos. So today we're going to talk about the MSC Magnifica. We're going on this cruise ship November 27th. It may be after that or right around this when you're watching that video, but I wanted to stop and take a few minutes and tell you what we're looking forward to. So this past year in 2023, we sailed on MSC Seascape and on MSC Meraviglia, and we really went into it with super low expectations. We had watched all the reviews and everything about MSC, about the food, about the service, and I can't tell you enough that I didn't get that feeling at all from the cruises that we went on. Now, here's the other side of that. We also went on MSC World Europa this year, which was obviously out of Marseille, France, and it was a very different experience. The service was completely different. The food was still great. The service was very much, who cares? Order drinks at the bar. Maybe you get them, maybe you don't. Maybe you get what you ordered, maybe you didn't. And nobody seemed to care. Like, it wasn't a big deal. It was just like, well, we made you a drink. Go away. Which is very French. It's very French, like, you got a drink, you asked for a drink, you got one. Now leave. So the caveat there is that's a brand new ship. It's in Europe. It's a different crowd in Europe. So again, expectations, right? Every time I go on a cruise, I try a little bit to lower my expectations so that I'm not overly excited or overly expecting something to be great. We just got off of NCL Escape. I was super excited to go see Choir of Man again, and it got canceled. So again, it's, those things can't be foreseen. You don't know if those things are going to happen. You're on the ocean. Crazy things happen. The weather, you have, a moving vessel that you can't fix things right away sometimes if they break. So I always tell people when we're going on a cruise, keep your expectations low. It's going to be a great time no matter what happens. You're going to eat, you're going to drink, you're going to stop at some great places, you're going to hear great music. So let's just go in knowing that we're going to have a good time, but keep our expectations low. So what I'm looking forward to on Magnifica is to see if it kind of matches up. My shirt looks like it's crooked. It's going to bother me. See if it matches up to the service that I got on Seascape and Meraviglia, or if it's closer to the service that we saw in World Europa. In any case, I thought the food was great, specifically the Italian food. So I'm very much looking forward to pizza, pasta, Caesar salads, the coffee. God, I love the coffee on MSC. It's so good compared to the other cruise lines. Royal Caribbean, which is probably my favorite cruise line, the coffee just tastes bitter and burnt all the time. Like, it's just the darkest of dark roasts. And I'm not sure why. NCL's coffee is just meh. And the MSC coffee is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to experiencing a little bit of a smaller ship. So a little bit not as grand as Meraviglia, not as grand as Seascape, certainly not as grand as World Europa. So more of like a mid-sized cruise ship, what I would consider just a few thousand passengers. There's only one specialty dining, which I would have known before I booked my cruise because I booked 2 specialty dinings on it. I did it with like the 2 experience. I figured I was going on a 4-day cruise, so I would book 2 specialty dining, but there's only one restaurant, the Oriental Palace, which seems like that's a not appropriate word, but NCL uses it in their buffet too. They have Oriental night, which I thought Oriental was rugs and Asian was the culture. I don't know, but that's what it's called. It's called the Oriental Palace. So I'm going to be eating there twice, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll just skip it and go somewhere else, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to being on a slightly older ship. I know we kind of always get in this routine of going on brand new ships. And I love some of the older ships. We were on a Chammet this year. It was great. We were on Escape, which is 8 years old, 9 years old, and we had a great time. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to experience MSC not on a very new ship and see what it feels like from that perspective. Other than that, I'm excited just to go. Here's what I'm super excited about for this particular trip. We are doing an overnight at Ocean Key, which I could not be more excited about. I'm going on a cruise. There are no sea days. So we are going from Miami to Ocean Key, which is a very quick trip. We're going to be at Ocean Key on Tuesday, Ocean Key on Wednesday. Then we are going to Nassau on Thursday, and then we're back in Miami on Friday. So a quick cruise, right? So really Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we get back Friday. So I'm excited about it. It's really like a 3-day cruise, but it's a 4-day cruise. I'm also excited to do this. I would prefer to do more shorter cruises than less longer cruises. So that excites me a little bit. And that's probably pretty much it. Come along for the ride with us. Let us know if you've been on Magnifica before. Did you enjoy the ship? I'm interested to see the entertainment. I've thought that the entertainment so far on MSC was a wild ride. It's been really weird. Seascape was the weirdest entertainment I've ever seen on a cruise ship. At one point during the sailing, I think 4 or 5 of the singers in the production show were lip syncing, which is really odd. It started out with like one of them lip syncing, and then as we got further into the week, it was more and more. Now, they could have been sick or whatever, and they at some point had dancers singing but lip syncing. Just really strange. I'd prefer no one to sing and just dance and show us the. I don't care if you play a background track. I just don't need to see people lip syncing. Like, we're in a very small theater. It's very obvious that the people are not singing. So when they're standing right next to you, and I can tell they're not singing. So, but I will say on Meraviglia, the carousel shows were some of the best shows I've ever seen on a cruise. So I'm excited for that, to see what happens with the theater entertainment and the entertainment around the ship. I love the dueling pianos on Seascape. So we shall see. We're going to go on this trip. It's just a week away from me now. Whenever you see this video, let me know what you think of Magnifica and come with us for the vlogs and all the tours. Thanks. Bye.